Bodybuilding. So, it's been on my mind recently. A few people have been asking me about it. Would I ever consider doing it? To what level? What kind of divisions and things like that? Because it's actually quite a few different divisions. Um, Particularly after I put up this post and when I put up my DEXA scan results of being on 8% body fat, people started asking me about bodybuilding, and I got all of these comments coming through, these great comments, which was really cool. To be honest, it was not really something I ever really considered. And when I was doing the DEXA scan, the owner of the place, My Vital Metrics, said to me, you know what, you're actually the leanest person I've ever had here. Like, your body fat is at the point where if you were any lower, it would be, putting your health at risk. It's like that's the sort of any lower would be when bodybuilders are really, really prepping extremely for competition, and then they go on a binge eat, like refeed to get back up again. And so I was like, oh, well, you know what, I might actually give it a go then, because I started doing my research and everything, and a lot of people that have done it then say that, oh no, I'll never do it again because the impacts on my social life, I can't drink or anything like that. And for me personally, I don't think I would face those challenges because I can't drink anyway because of my stomach, and I just don't drink. And then my social life, I don't really have loads of friends, so I have like a few, and more about quality rather than quantity. So I wouldn't really feel, and I've been pretty much getting to this point now, like 8% body fat, and I see my friends just as often. So, for me, those kind of issues don't really apply to me. So would I do it? Why would I want to do it? How do I think I would benefit from it? So, yeah, of course, it doesn't mean me actually doing anything differently apart from just doing that bit extreme, kind of cutting phase for two weeks for the competition. That would be the only real difference, really. Why would I do it? I mean, I think I would do it mainly for the experience. I think I would just really enjoy it. I think I would really love it. Like, being able to say to myself, I would more to myself rather than anyone else. I am a competitive bodybuilder. I have competed in bodybuilding. Even if I didn't win, I think I would just be like, wow, that would be really cool. But the first thing that pops to my head, when I heard the word bodybuilding, is those super big dudes that are really ripped as well, the huge ones. And then started doing my research, and I actually figured out there's loads of different divisions and levels and things, just like in any other sport, really. But that was always the picture that came to my head first. So how else do I think I would benefit from it? I think, it would be good with, connections. I think I could meet potential sponsors, because you do get a few people, sponsors on the lookout for people at these events. So that would be great, if I got sponsored by a company or something. But also just the other competitors, being able to just be around people that are literally just trying to do the same thing that I am, have the same passion as me. We do have the same lifestyle. That would be really cool, just to be around people like that. But yeah, also, it would help my YouTube channel and all of my, social media platforms and things. But I think the main ones are the first two for me. Just the experience, I think I would enjoy it, and the potential connections that it would give me. So yeah, I probably would do it, but what would I not want to do? I mean, what would I probably start with is probably the men's physique one, where you just get judged on your upper body, because my upper body is much leaner than my lower body, because I always used to train my upper body for so many years and not my lower body. And then once I built up my lower body, depending on how I get on, then I might give the full body one a go. But yeah, because I looked at a novice competition, and it was like one or two people that were the same build as me or better than me, and like most of them I felt like I was better than, so I was like, all right, this could be something really cool. But ones that I wouldn't want to do, like I wouldn't want to take part in any that are, where there's no drug tests or anything like that, and you've got people on roids and things, because it's kind of like at the end of the day that you're sort of supporting that. And in my head, it's like, I mean, like, I don't have anything against people that take steroids. That's your decision. What you do in your home is your decision. However, if you're gonna be competing, then that you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be competing on these drugs and things. Like, I really don't think you should. Like, it's just really unfair against the people that are trying to do it naturally. But anyway, that's like a whole other rant for another video. I don't think I would probably get to the point where I would go pro or anything like that, but I think novice or amateur at the most sort of level would be great. So yeah, it's all really, really exciting. Like, I am gonna give it a go. I've just gone on to a bulking phase though, so this is about, from this video content at the moment, it's about a couple of weeks after I got the 8% scan, and I put on a kilo since, so it might be in like the 9% or something. I don't really know, maybe either 8 or 9% body fat. But yeah, so it's really, really exciting to think about and what could potentially be made from it. I've never really been at the point where I've ever been like, fighting against urges to eat or anything like that, and that's something I would never want to get to. If I can just mentally be like, actually, I don't want that pizza, then that's fine. But if I'm like, oh my gosh, like I really want that pizza, and I'm like fighting against it, that's a point that I'm not going to allow myself to get to. Like, so even if I do go into bodybuilding competitions, I'm not going to be at that level. And even to get to 8%, I didn't have those thoughts. I didn't feel like I was fighting against urges or anything like that, which is why I think I could get on really well with it. But yeah, so that's my sort of thoughts on the bodybuilding and everything. So we'll see what happens. Like, I'll probably finish my bulking phase for the 12 weeks and then go on to a cut, and then maybe look at and see where we are from there. But let me know what your thoughts are on me doing bodybuilding. Do you think it's a good idea? What do you all think?